My new deep thought is, you know how modern art is just really annoying because
Yes.
it's all about the person the meaning of why the person did it, who they were.
say?
Yes, but now I despise that. It's just about the art itself, like what they were doing. Like it's a beautiful piece of art, and it has meaning in it by being good.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, wow, well, will all art be conformed to modern art because of AI? Meaning, before art was about art. The Mona Lisa is about the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
These paintings are about the painting. Now with AI, it will have to be about the person creating it in some sense. Who made the art because
they're the
a
ones
human
putting
is making it.
Right.
Where the AI can obviously top you no matter what you do, but the art will only be interesting because a human made it.
Okay.
And so that's kind of the reasoning.
So this is an optimistic view, is what you're saying.
I think it's just a shift. I don't even know if it's optimism. I think it's just going to be a shift in like all art will have to be interesting, not just for the art itself, but because of the artist.
Okay.
It's just
So you think it's going to be like modern art? Is that what you? Is that what
no,
you're
not
saying?
modern art. I just mean like if the Mona Lisa was painted now,
Okay.
and it was beautiful and everybody liked it,
Yeah.
it would be more about because beautiful art would be able to be made all the time by AI.
Okay.
But the only reason
I
it would
see what you're
stand out
saying.
is because a human
I
made
see
it.
what you're saying.
And so it's like, well, what made them make this?
Okay.
Because there's no reason to make this anymore because AI could have just done this in 2 seconds.
Right.
They took
Okay.
a month to create this.
I would say that's an optimistic view.
Maybe it'll make people more interested.
Yeah, it's like what I need to do something that AI is not capable of.
But AI is capable of doing it. That's what I'm saying. AI is capable of doing the Mona Lisa. It's
Okay.
capable of painting, of
Yeah.
creating that image.
Yeah.
So the only reason art will be interesting, fine art will be interesting, because it'll just be taken over.
I got
is
you
because
now.
a
I got
person
you
made
now.
it. So then we're back to. No, I'm just saying it's not everything will be modern art. Not like everything's going to be like somebody like throwing paint on a wall.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And you're watching the artist do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, oh, okay, this painting is good, but it's like subpar considering the fact that AI can create anything now.
Right.
But a human made it, and that's why it's interesting. And so, wow, what is it
I
about
see
the
what you're
artist
saying.
that made this Mona Lisa?
So it is a shift in that. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's just a different way we'll perceive art.
Yeah, it's like anybody could have made this. It's not like, wow, you created this. It's like, yeah, anybody could create that. Why did you create it?
Why did you create it? And so then there has to be a story.
So that's
or-
not optimistic at all.
well,
It's very
more people.
pessimistic.
Well, more people will be interested in. I think more people will be interested or want to collect art pieces that are like. Nobody cares about collecting art pieces anymore.
Right.
It's just a dead
They'll
thing.
want originals.
They'll want originals and they'll
Yeah.
want it to look amazing.
Yeah.
Like the old days.
Yeah.
But it will also be because of the artist and people will be interested in the artist. I don't think that people will want to buy like 3 dots on a huge thing anymore. Because it's just I think it's going to I don't know. I feel like I really hope that I didn't say this as like a bad thing. I just thought this was an interesting observation.
No, yeah. The first thing my brain went to was the idea. This isn't what you were talking about, but this is interesting. The first thing my brain went to was that an artist, you might have artists that are creating AI artwork. Their thing is that they do AI, and so it's for them. It's what is the prompt that you can give to the AI.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Yeah.
But that was for some reason that's the first place my brain went.
No, I was literally talking about paint on canvas.
Yeah. That and we're going to talk about this in the next segment too. Good news, bad news. But that is such an interesting. It does really feel like we're getting ready for a really big shift in terms of how entertainment and art are perceived and ingested.
Yeah. It's really the only thing that actually, this is the only thing, AI,
Yeah.
is the only thing that has really made me not want to be on the internet as much. Like,
Yeah.
not want to watch and ingest, just like, creating things on the internet, fine, but like ingesting, just like watching random things, it doesn't make me want to do that because it's like, this could be fake.
Right.
This isn't interesting anymore. If everything I watch, I'm like, and I found myself doing that. Anytime I see something, I think, is this fake?
Yeah.
And that's never happened before.
Yeah.
Because you could obviously tell it was fake before.
Yeah.
And now you
You're
can't.
not quite sure.
So it's very much less fun
Yeah.
to be on the online,
Yeah.
for me at least.
Well, so what do you think? Do you think that ultimately it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing that AI is or these these algorithms or whatever are able to generate this artwork?
No, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a bad thing, but then it's also a good thing because it'll make people appreciate reality more.
Yeah.
And I think that's the ultimate good. I think it'll make people want to do real things because, like, I think we said this on the podcast before.
Yeah.
It'll AI can't touch ultimate truth, whatever that is. And so people will want to seek that more because other AI has taken over creativity. And so, what's the ultimate law above everything? There's got to be
Right.
something that it can't create or
Right.
touch. And so then that will be what people will be seeking. We'll see.
In that way, it makes me optimistic because I feel like even now, with a lot of art and creativity, it is all very me focused. You
Yes.
know, and there's no seeking of a greater truth. And so maybe AI being able to create this stuff will make it
Reveals
more
it for what it
will
is.
make it more apparent. It's like, no, literally, like, there's a ceiling and you can't, with this, you can't go above it. And now it's actually like a literal ceiling, but before it was like a self-imposed ceiling because you wanted to stay down here, and now you have to stay down here. But if whoever is able to break above that and actually show you real truth in art, that's what's going to have genuine meaning and purpose.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And will stand the test of time because, like, all this AI stuff that you're seeing now it's just junk. It's not real, So